hello there, and welcome back to the Skellyverse. We begin our adventure today at the apiary we built in the last episode. Now, I was re-watching some of that footage and I realized that I didn't really do the final results any justice the way that I showed it off. I was kind of moving around all crazy and fast, and that's just kind of the way that I get when I'm done building something and I'm really proud and I'm all jazzed up. Ooh, free honeycomb. Delicious. Can you actually eat this? I don't know if you can. In the spirit of the vibe of this place, I thought we would begin today with a slow, intentional walk through this place so that you can, kind of get a better look at it and it not be so chaos. So let's do that before we do anything else. We start at the entrance, this enchanting moon gate. Isn't it a beauty? We slowly waltz through the opening. We feel the warm sun and gentle wind on our faces. Hear the industrious buzzing of the bees. Smell the faint perfume of the flowers as the breeze wafts by. Pause for a moment. Take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. We continue down the path, noticing the soft crunch of the well-trodden dirt between our bony toes. We catch a whiff of the hickory smoke from the smokers, the crackling fire pushing a wave of heat across our skull. The sun rays through the leaves dance as playful shadows on the ground, and again we continue. Step after step, we near the end of the path and are reminded of the haunted well. Stories from long ago suggest that we should not venture too close. Sometimes, when spirits linger, they become malignant. Their chaotic energy becomes focused on a single goal. The decadent fear of the living. The night draws in. Honey-colored waves of light give way to amber layers upon the horizon. The faint buzzing of the bees grows even more gentle and eventually ceases. Night is here now, and there is only one thing left to do. Murder! Just running through the woods. A fox? Oh man, I never seen those in real life, quote unquote real life before, which is Minecraft is real life. Hey, come back here, Foxy man. Oh, hi. Okay. All right. I'll leave you be. Clearly he's very busy. Has a lot to do. Oh boy. Okay. That was just a small distraction. To the main point here, as you saw in the murder laps, as much as we love Trisquit, it does have some drawbacks, just a small, slight amount, and all the stuff that, a clock. Huh! Oh, I did, whoops. Yep, we'll just put that right back up. That never happened. It's fine. So yes, as much as we love the Trisquit, there are some drawbacks. If it's not raining and thundering, we can't summon down lightning, like the mighty Zeus. Can you hit yourself with this thing? Oh. Oh. Hold on, try again. Oh, nope. Hey, I did it. What was that? I don't know why, but I did it. Anyway, the problem is Tri-Squid goes away, and if you miss, it has to come back. And even if you don't miss, there's a lag because it's got to hit, and then it's got to detach and come back. There are problems with that when you are facing many foes. You don't have the mighty powers of Zeus to bring down lightning bolts from the sky. So I thought to myself, I said, self, how can we resolve this issue? Well, perhaps we could use double Tridents. However, double Trident is hard to get. Heck, one Trident was hard enough to get. There's like a 1% chance that a drown spawns with a Trident, and then there's another like 0.5% chance or something that it drops the Trident. At the end of the day, very unlikely you're going to get a Trident from any particular drowned unless you kill a whole bunch of them. So that brings us to today's build. You've seen it in the title and in the thumbnail probably. We're going to build a drowned farm. Now, we do require quite a bit of material for such a farm, as you can see on the screen right here. Yeah, that's the basic idea. And we are very fortunate that Coin Operated Rob volunteered all of these supplies. He spent his time crafting all this and mining it up for us, and it is almost everything that we need, with the exception of all of those slabs, as you saw in the material list. I found out something very strange the other day when we were digging this out. We dug it out mostly with silk touch picks. This is a wonderful trash can, by the way. Throw any trash you want down there, never have to think about it again. If you are to mine deep slate with silk touch, which we did for the most part, you get deep slate. All right, no surprise there. However, once you silk touch it, it's still deep slate. And guess what? Deep slate can't do nothing with it. It exists only as deep slate, and that's the only thing that you can do with it. You can't even craft it into anything, not 4, not 9. It's deep slate and that's it. So what you have to actually do is take the original style, original flavor deep slate, hit it up with your Jean-Luc Picard, best pick name by the way, and then when you slap it in here, oh, look at all the options. Tiles, chiseled, all that stuff. And that's where all this came from. I guess some of it we mined with not silk touch, and then I had that in the stone cutter, and that's where all this came from. And then I was very confused because I didn't realize there were 2 different types of deep slate. I tried to put the other one in there, and it said, nah, this is nothing. Can't do it. So we're going to finish this today, but we're also going to build that drowned farm. As you saw in the material list, we require plenty of cobbled deep slate in order to make slabs, which we will do. We will craft many, many slabs. I think you can make a lot of slabs out of this. I think I want tiles. Yeah, look at that. Woo, stacks upon stacks. So we're going to take, not that, we're going to take this and turn it all into slabs. Editor Skellytone here just paused the video momentarily because I wanted to point out the water. Just look at this water over here. Just look at it. Nice, normal looking water, right? Okay, just keep that in mind. You'll see why very soon. But as I said, when I originally mined it out, it was regular deep slate, and I had to craft it all back down, or mine it all back down, I should say, into the cobbled version. And then here now is a quick time lapse of doing just that. Oh yeah, isn't that wonderful? So we've got all that now. It's absolutely fabulous. We're going to go over now and look at the area where we intend to build the drowned farm. Okay, so we're not very far away if you want to know. Oh, hold on, let me fix this here. All right, so here is, well, there's the last place I died right over there. Here's the 404 chunk. You can see it there on the map. And we are just down here by the river. And this is the area where we're going to actually, is there water in this river? What? Uh-oh. What? This what? Hold on. Let me just reload this real quick. Oh, okay, no. We still have invisible water. That is really, really strange. Hey there, flying fish. What's going on? You guys doing some flying? I Has it been like this the whole episode? What is happening? I mean, I know shaders can sometimes mess up, but this is bizarre. I have never seen this before. It's just completely gone. Well, I'm gonna reload my game, but we'll just talk about this real quick here. So if we bring up our menu here, oh boy, it's getting dark. Okay, we'll just do it very quick, very fast. See how we're in the plains biome, and then over here, we're in the river biome. And then over here, we're still in the river biome, even though we're not in the river. This is not fake water. This here is water. This is so very strange. But basically what we're gonna do, we're gonna build a drowned farm here. And we have to go all the way up into the sky. And we are using, what the hell is that? It's a lot of weird stuff, but we're gonna use a design by ilmango himself. And so we're gonna use the farm that he designed. I will link it in the description. And it basically just takes advantage of the fact that drown can spawn in rivers. So you build platform way up in the sky because biomes go all the way up and all the way down. So this is a river from the very tippy toes of the earth up into the top of the sky. What will happen is drowned will spawn there, we will murder them, and we will receive perhaps tridents if we're lucky. Ooh, the murder zone. Also, they now drop copper, which is great because we love copper. Look how nice it is. All the different textures and stuff. You are so gonna die. But anyway, can I sleep? Nope. Shazam! Oh God, this is exactly why I need double tridents. When that one is flying away, the next one could be coming back. It'd be brilliant. There we go. Okay, somewhat fixed. Everyone's on fire. That's great for me. Not great for them. Ah! A baby with a helmet! That's not fair! Cheating! Ah! Okay, let's, all right, okay, yep, we're gonna switch to the bow temporarily, just for style points. Wow, that's all messed up. Oh boy, look at that. Ooh, it's beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna slip now into a time lapse where hopefully we will deal with that, reload the game, and then we will start building way up into the sky to create the drowned farm. I'll be right back. Okay, man, imagine that. All that work for this, just to slap some guys in the toes. So, saw in the time lapse, built all this up, this amazingly large contraption, even threw in a time lapse of an AFK session, which was not actually really AFK. I was actually at the computer. I was just kind of doing other stuff, and I check back in the game from time to time just to make sure everything's working the way we want it to, that we don't have any issues with the farm, none of the mobs are getting through, and we're able to collect all the loot and so on and so forth. And we'll check that in just a second. But first, let's run up here so I can kind of show you how this works. So the basic idea here is we have 50 blocks from up there to down here of river biome. As previously discussed, this is all river biome. Since we are high enough up in the sky, the only spawnable places in the game right now are in this chunk of water. So drowned can spawn there, and also unfortunately fish can spawn there, and they kind of just fall out of the water and die, which is pretty unfortunate. I'm a little bummed about that. But see, there goes one. Oh, he jumped back in. He's fine. He'll live, maybe, probably not. As you can see here with your human eyes, it does produce quite a bit of drowned. And as you saw in the time lapse, you do have a bit of a crowding issue right here. They tend to pile up right here, and yeah, don't really know what to do about that. Just kind of shove them in there. Get in there. Get in line. Yeah, well, anyway. If we go down here, we can just murder them and it's fine. And then the rest can get in there. So it's, AFKable if you have some type of clicker script and you can keep on clicking. And there are probably things we could do maybe to stop them from getting stuck up there so much. Yeah, so you can just shove them aside a little bit and then they're fine. The Trident guys also, they tend to track, I have noticed. They will track and they will wait up here, like right above me, and not actually take the bait of the egg, which, if I didn't mention, that's how this works. Same as most farms with either zombies or they think they can walk over these trap doors. It seems like a solid block, but it's not. So they fall in because they dumb, and they want to jump up there and crush that egg, which, the poor turtles. Yeah, I know, it's so sad. They just want to stomp on eggs like a bunch of jerks. Like I said, we could probably fix this up a little bit, make it a little fancier and cut down on some of that crowding and some of the tracking issues. I did try all sorts of things to stop them from tracking me. As you can see, I put these slabs up here. I even stood in a dirt box. I even tried potions of invisibility at one point. You can see I have some left in there. None of it worked, so I don't know how they're tracking me. But they're coming for me, and they're not stopping. Anyway, it doesn't really matter because, as it turns out, this farm is incredibly productive. Behold, my bounty of Tridents. Yes, during the 2 hours of AFK/testing, we managed to grab us 4 extra Tridents. And there's our original Tri-Squid, which means we actually have 9 total Tridents, which I cannot imagine possibly needing that many Tridents. We also have some copper right here, which is a decent amount. That might be worth fully AFKing just for that. They also give us fishing rods for whatever reason, nautilus shells, which are not super useful, rotten flesh, which is completely useless, and raw salmon, as mentioned previously. These guys sometimes pick them up on their way over here, and then they drop them. I have no idea where the bone meal comes from. Maybe that's just a thing that they like to hang on to. It's a very good question. Anyway, if we look at the mob statistics here, we can see we've killed 993 drowned, and we have received 9 Tridents. So that is a little bit less than a 1% drop rate, which pretty much jives with what we understand as the game mechanics. So I'm actually quite okay with that. And as I said, cannot imagine why we would need more Tridents than this. But for now, since we're running short on time, I'm gonna head back where we came from, to the coast and the desert shack way down here, so that we can enchant our newly found bounty. Let's go. Howdy, chicken. Oh, he has a name now. Chickens forever. Hashtag chickens forever. Okay, now I'm just gonna back away from whatever that chicken has going on. Okay, let's see what we can get. That sounds pretty good. Okay, we'll take that. Whoa, very nice. Okay, some enchanting later, and we now have the original Tri-Squid, and we have Thin Crisp. Which, if you don't know what a Thin Crisp is, here, look at this. It's like a Tri-Squid, but it's actually a triangle and not a quad squid. It's amazing. I have no idea how this became a thing, but apparently it is. I'm actually a little upset that Tri-Squids are square. And I know somebody said that it's because to cook them 3 times, whatever, don't care. If it's called a tri-squid, it should be a triangle. Time to test the theory and see if all this has been completely worthless. If we throw this guy, can we then throw this guy? Oh, we sure can. And then we get this guy back, and boom, we send him off again. Get this guy back. It seems like it works. I have a third one also, actually. Just didn't name it. So if we have 3, does that mean we can go Shazam, Shazam, Shazam? Oh yeah, this is like, it's like a machine gun of Tridents. That's incredible. I gotta go find someone to kill. Oh yeah, also, I created myself a Riptide and Mending, which this thing is almost dead, but it would just make, oh, hello. Shazam! Yeah, you can't get me. All right, we have a volunteer. Let's see. We gotta put him right there. We get him once, and then we get him again, and then we get him a 3rd time, and then Phantoms come, and we get them too. All right, I guess apparently I've been up for a while, and these guys are jerks. They're hard to hit. I would need like 800 Tridents to fight these guys. Would you just... If I can just hit one. Just one. Just one. Just one guy. Well, that would have hit him, but he died. They all have mending. I went down to my villager trading hall down there and grabbed some mending books and unbreaking and other stuff that I didn't get. Wow, look at that. He dropped copper and a nautilus shell. Turtle, what do you think of this business? Yeah, what a majestic guy. I feel like he's endorsed this. Oh yeah, this is much better. I can just keep rapid fire. Yeah, all right. Well, as we Trident ourselves off into the sunset, that is unfortunately about all the time that we have for today. So, go ahead and leave a comment if you like. I try to answer every single one. Do me a favor, if you like what you see, consider liking and subscribing. It definitely helps me out, helps me judge interest in the channel. I just do this as a hobby, as you know, so it is nice to know that it is appreciated. So go ahead and do that for me if you wouldn't mind. And until next time, I can't, where's my face? Okay, peace out. Oh yeah, heal up my Trident. Delicious. Next time, we're improving this.